infections where other Silver solutions simply cannot reach. See the Silver Lungs generator and lung delivery system at silverlungs.com. That's silverlungs.com. We live in a complicated society. Stressful issues are always popping up. Have you ever been treated unfairly by someone? Have you ever been overcharged for a repair? Have you ever signed a contract or a document? Worried about identity theft? How many times have you been in those unique situations where you just wanted to call an attorney to find out if you're right or wrong, or what your legal rights are? But every time you think about calling an attorney, what do you think about first? That's right. Who do you call, and how much will it cost? Our friends at Legal Shield have found a solution. With a nationwide network of 6,900 attorneys who average over 19 years of experience, Legal Shield's law firms take over 40,000 calls per week helping their members. For less than $20 per month, you can have access to Legal Shield on everything from the trivial to the traumatic. Let Legal Shield stand up for your rights at lsprotection.com. That's lsprotection.com. Or call 855-340-SAVE, 855-340-7283.
Results will vary from case to case.
Ouch! My back is out again.
Hi, Dr. Ortman with Wellspring Spinal Care. If you're experiencing neck, mid, or lower back pain, this information is for you. One of the complaints that I hear is patients receive their typical adjustment, only having to repeat them as the pain returns. Putting the bones back in place is only half of the battle. At Wellspring Spinal Care, we have the entire solution. We use the NUCA approach, utilizing three-dimensional x-rays and gentle touch technology to deliver specific correction. We then design a custom nutritional supplement program which provides essential nutrients targeting the areas of concern. With a NUCA approach and proper nutrition, you'll be on your way to a faster and more permanent recovery. To get you on the road to wellness, visit drortman.com. That's drortman.com, or call us today, 952-303-9124. That's 952-303-9124. Wellspring Spinal Care, chiropractic done right.
The experts at Web.com want to build your business a successful website for free, just like we did for these current Web.com customers.
We've used and looked at other website designers, but there's nobody better than Web.com.
Web.com can build your website in as little as 7 days free. Plus, we'll promote it on all the major search engines like Google, Yahoo, and Bing. If after 30 days you're happy, we'll continue to provide promotion, hosting, support, and maintenance, all for one low monthly fee. If not, cancel and pay nothing.
If you're in business today and you don't have a web presence, you won't be taken seriously.
Call right now and you'll also get a free .com or .net domain name for your new website, powered by VeriSign, the world's leading domain name provider.
Call 800-297-0154. That's 800-297-0154.
No upfront charge for site build, after which ongoing fees apply. Rights to site are relinquished when canceled. Domain included during active service, after which fees apply.
That's 800-297-0154.
GCN, proudly sponsored by UnseenNow.com. Find out how to stop Big Brother in his tracks at UnseenNow.com. This is GCN.
Crisis. Government is not the solution to our problem. Government is the problem. From time to time, we've been tempted to believe that society has become too complex to be managed by self-rule. That government by an elite group is superior to government for, by, and of the people.
The Alex Jones Show, because there is a war on for your mind.
Hello, me. Meet the real me. In my misfits way of life. A dark black past is my most valued possession. Hindsight is always 20/20. But looking back, it's still a bit fuzzy.
So let's go through this news ahead of your calls.
Destruction.
Obama says racism deeply rooted in the United States. You think that's the only issue in the world? Not all of our Bill of Rights being stolen from us collectively. Not our financial future being destroyed for every man, woman, and child in this country. The nation being turned into a third world hellhole, the borders being wide open, the government doing whatever it wants, violating law. No, the only issue is race, race, race. Oh yeah, and the police. Just throw bottles at them and that'll fix everything. No, it'll let the feds come in and totally federalize them and militarize the daylights out of them. And here's the Bloomberg. Oh, I thought I was a conspiracy theorist when Bloomberg and the New York Times and the New York Magazine and Rolling Stone and Esquire and the LA Times, I'm not exaggerating, every major publication, The Atlantic, Newsweek, Time at least 50 times, saying I'm a demon, saying I'm a fearmonger, saying America's being torn apart by design. Oh, but now look, Bloomberg and everybody else. Oh, my goodness, America is coming apart at the seams. America is coming apart at the seams. And it just goes to talk about how the nation's being divided and falling apart and going into crises. Well, that's been the plan. Berkeley protesters smash windows, 2 officers hurt. NYPD cops warned militant group Black Guerrilla Family, that's a prison gang, preparing to shoot on-duty police officers. New York Daily News. Who do you think's killed all the cops out in Oakland? Thieves steal 5-foot crucifix from church during service. Isn't that nice? That's the kind of news I've got in that stack. So how do you change the subject? Well, you just continue to split the country apart. And now we have the Democrats preparing with Obama's executive order to legalize 30-plus million illegal aliens and then allow them to bring their families in. Congressional Republicans are to grill Obamacare consultant Gruber, who calls Americans dumb and admits they lied to people about Obamacare. That's in Reuters. Well, that's good. Why don't you repeal what the Republicans helped write? We know it's a fraud. Go ahead and grill Gruber, but then the House body needs to put pressure on Joe Biden Boehner, and all the rest of the blue bloods. I just keep hammering on that. Listen to this. This is just the latest release. Obama deputies free 30,862 foreign criminals, many of them with aggravated crimes. That means, robbing something armed or raping somebody or arson or child molestation. And that's just the latest of the 129,921 illegals released out of jail cells just this year. It's out of the Daily Caller. I laugh in a sad laugh. I'm not happy about it. It's just so ridiculous. Rahm Emanuel and Representative Gutierrez to rally immigrants under Obama's executive order. I meant to bring the Austin American Statesman in here from Friday, but it had the headline that immigrants set to get documents. And it was talking about how the immigrants and the migrants, and I sat there, they'll never call them illegal aliens or people here to get something free. Because that old cliche that, all the immigrants are perfect, little angels, and they just want to work hard. Yeah, there are a lot of immigrants that want to come work hard because they get paid a lot more here than they could in their country. Great. It doesn't change the subject that I can't go anywhere in the world and get free welfare like they can here, and that it's designed to create a new voting bloc. And a lot of Democrats I know go, well, it's a good strategy for the party. A good strategy? It's kind of like the unions supporting NAFTA and GATT. That's like, I'm on the winning team. I slit my own throat. It'd be like if a criminal was about to slit your throat and you said, let me help you, because I'll then be on the winning team. It is what I call mass group Stockholm Syndrome. Stockholm Syndrome has been around forever, but the term got quantified by some cases in Europe where people kidnapped by their captors within a matter of weeks end up fighting the police, in some cases shooting them. They'll stand guard when the cops come to free you when you're kidnapped from the person beating you, raping you, whatever the case may be. Stockholm Syndrome. Well, let me give the government and all the special interests a little news flash here. I don't have Stockholm Syndrome. I'm upset. But at the same time, I am not going to mindlessly, like a bull running in a red cape, go after the low-level government people, most of which are more awake than the general public in my experience, and are usually the people giving us all the key intel that turns out to be accurate, pulling my bacon out of the fire repeatedly. So as bad as the military and the police are, as bad as people, even in federal agencies are, on average, they're better than general public. Let me tell you something, because they know what's going on. They know this show's for real. My question is, how do I get the general public to realize how much danger we're in? Because there's a global, worldwide destabilization program from Australia to Germany to the United States. They're pulling the same race war garbage, the same open borders garbage. They're pulling the exact same garbage. In fact, I took a screenshot of it. I was going to just try to save it. I want to read this quote from Infowars.com. I got a screenshot of it yesterday. For some reason, I can't even get into my photos. I've got too many photos on this phone. It's just gotten ridiculous. And here's the camera roll. Let me find that quote. Already taken a ton of photos. I was out at the graffiti wall today where people do public street art and looking for it. Thought I took a screenshot of that. Maybe I didn't. But basically, all the commenter, here it is. All the commenter said was, Joel Griffin said, "Are we supporting the cops today, InfoWars? You change your mind so much, it's hard to keep up." Ben Franklin says, screen name, "They support whichever side is right in each given situation, not one specific group in every situation." Joel Griffin goes on to say, "They support white against the police and police against black. Find me one example that proves me wrong." Well, Joel, that's a ad hominem attack. I believe it was wrong to shoot that black woman driving around the Capitol last year in cold blood, and I believe it was wrong that they choked that black guy to death up in New York, that where they just no-billed the cop. I think that type of illegal chokehold, the cop should get in trouble for doing that alone. And I think there's a lot of legitimate things about the police all over the country doing this asset forfeiture seizure, where in many jurisdictions they'll steal the money right out of your wallet. I mean, clearly there's boss hogs all over this nation. I've got a stack of examples today. But just to sit there and, again, go back to race mindlessly, burning down black churches, looting stores, is not going to help race relations or equality or anything. And just mindlessly getting into a fight with low-level people in the government is going to do nothing but help the globalists. Colin, Bobby, Joseph, Cole, Mark, and many others, your calls are straight ahead on the other side. How do we stop the Civil War? How do we stop the obvious race baiting by the Justice Department? How do we make the Republican neocons and rhinos take action and reverse Obama and his power grab? We'll talk about it all straight ahead. The experts are clear. Sunlight, purified water, healthy non-GMO food, and having a good attitude is essential to a healthy immune system. But I go further with Super Nascent Iodine X2 from InfoWarsLife.com. 50% stronger than our original and revolutionary Nascent Iodine formula, coming from a deep earth crystal source that no other supplier has. Most other forms of iodine come from seaweed in areas plagued by Fukushima and other contaminants. Not our iodine. It comes from over 200 million-year-old crystal salt deposits and is tested and proven to be completely pure. Visit InfoWarsLife.com today. See the informational videos. Read the information they're compiled. And for a limited time, when you use promo code NOW at checkout, you get an additional 5% off the entire family of InfoWarsLife.com products. Secure your Survival Shield X2 today at InfoWarsLife.com or call toll-free 888-253-3139.
So we decided to upgrade the look of our home.
You know, improve the curb appeal.
We decided to add the look of stone to the exterior.
We really like the stacked stone look.
Yeah, but when I checked into the price, it was ridiculous. No way could we afford it.
Then a friend told me about Genstone. Genstone.
Genstone comes in lightweight panels made of polyurethane. They've actually engineered the hassle out of installation. No mortar, no mesh. It was easy. Even I could do it.
We just screwed the panels to the wall and it looks like stone. stone. I mean, it really looks like stone.
Yeah, from the box to the wall in minutes.
We love the look of our home now.
And Genstone is durable, comes with a 25-year warranty, and offers additional R-value for insulation.
If you want the look of stone at a price you can afford, call Genstone
at 855-955-STONE.
Trust me, you'll save